Hello, I'm Dynasty Mirror.
More Nigerian clouds. Now we're closer. Almost about to land in Lagos. Looking forward to it. I'm home. But if it's a strictly Nigerian product, there's this skepticism about it, about the quality and all that. You understand?
Well, that sounds like a Nigerian psyche issue. You can't really control that.
I'm going this way. The psyche will be from many years of experience. You understand? Okay, let's say for instance, there's this thing we call Aba. There's a place in Nigeria called Aba where they always how do I put it, make replicas of, like say for shoes and some other products, foreign products. Your Air Jordan and everything, they can make a replica of it. You understand? Now it might be cheaper, but the quality is messed up. It won't last as long as the original Air Jordan will last. Sure you get. So now the story is there are even people or companies or my friend will go to China and say, reduce the quality of this thing. You get. Make it of less quality so it can be cheaper, even for phones and all that. They make it of less quality and bring to Nigeria. So when you see such things, you just know, I'm not buying quality. You understand? I'm just buying this for a short period of time. It's gonna get bad later on. So for Innoson coming now, that mentality has been there for over the years. You get.
So when you say mentality, what mentality do you use?
That anything made in Nigeria is messed up.
Okay.
Okay, now with the borders are closed.
Right.
There's a big issue about the rice.
I agree with it.
We make rice in Nigeria.
I
Right?
agree
But
with
since I was born, everything we know about Nigeria is that there's so much sand in it.
Sand in the rice.
When you eat the rice, you're eating stones and all that.
Oh my God.
That have been in complaints since forever. But then since it's locally made, it's okay. No problem. Just make it look like I will go and buy foreign rice. So everybody in Nigeria have been used to foreign rice. We've been importing rice. They will tell you that rice import is one of the biggest things we import in Nigeria, and that's one of the reasons why they close the borders. But then, if you close the border, what alternate did you provide? Understand?
So you're saying Nigerian-made rice, the quality is not good?
Yeah, it's messed up.
So why then? So here's where I'm confused.
Yeah.
So Nigeria suffers from an inability to provide enough food for its people, right?
I won't say inability.
Oh no, it does.
They have the ability,
since the 1960s.
but they wouldn't.
Okay, so
They
how
have
do
they have the land, they have the everything. Okay, maybe there's a part that the government can help. Maybe provide the what they call
subsidies or
like for oil, say refineries, for rice, what do you call it? Plant.
Rice
mill. Provide the standard rice mill. Put in the standard organization to monitor the standards and all that, and produce good quality rice. And that I keep saying, it's not rocket science. You're not the first to do this. People have been doing it. Copy. What are they doing? You understand? Thailand have been producing rice for years. Good rice. What is Thailand? See, we were the
China has been exporting plastic rice.
China
to Jamaica and
well, I don't know much about that, but what I'm trying to say, like there's this thing called palm fruit, palm nuts. I heard Malaysia came to Nigeria to pick up the seeds, and now Malaysia is the biggest producer of palm oil or palm whatever. A seed taken from Nigeria, they came here, they copied, they went there and did something great with it. So that's Nigeria's problem. Can't you copy from those that are already doing it right? You get whatever Thailand is doing, like making that produce those rice. Don't keep on importing. Copy, come here, build the mill to the standard, control the standard, and give us good rice. But no, Nigeria will just keep on.
So you're saying this again? So the issue is, and we started this conversation because I don't understand why. If you have a car manufacturer in Nigeria, which is Innoson, why don't you see? I've never seen one on the road. I've never seen an Innoson car on the road.
I've seen a few.
I haven't seen one.
You've not seen? Okay, I've seen a few. But then, an average Nigerian wouldn't want to. Maybe I don't know if maybe if it's so cheap cheaper than the average normal car. Maybe I'll just buy it so that if it gets bad in a few years, I won't cry because I didn't buy it for much.
Okay, got you.
So you mentioned copying methods, right? So
Yeah.
Hyundai and Kia 20 years ago were garbage. They were horrible car companies.
Exactly, I heard that story too. I read it.
Had no global brand.
Yes.
And over time,
over the years, they kept on improving, they kept on copying, and they are great today.
right, and keep in mind, to my knowledge,
Never knew.
Honda owns
Kia?
stake in Kia. Kia Motors is owned in
Kia,
large part by Hyundai.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they did that for a reason, because they had to grow consumer demand at home, and they did that as the South Korean economy grew. Special incentives were offered. The product roll-off went to government installations, so military, police, local bus, everybody, and they offer a wide variety of products too. Like when we think of Hyundai, we just think of
They have generators.
cars, but yeah, it's generators, it's lawnmowers, it's ceiling fans, it's air conditionings, it's so much stuff. So maybe Innoson needs to take the same playbook and offer other services too. Perhaps they do need to expand into electrical generators. There's a market for that here, or refrigeration, or I don't know, electrification, whatever. The list goes on and on.
Well, my advice
I'm just thinking. I just don't believe that the Innoson, the quality is that bad.
My advice for Innoson, with plagued with this Nigerian mentality, will be okay.
What's the Nigerian mentality? We got to get
that
into
we
that.
don't believe anything made in Nigeria is of less quality. That's the belief.
And it's done because
anything made
Nigerians cut corners. That's what you.
Yeah. And no one is checking the standards. Or those
there's
those
really
put in place to check standards are
paid off.
Easily paid off.
Okay.
You understand? Like there's this case within, I think Toyota,
okay.
the head of Toyota was taken to court or something because it took bribe for something.
Yeah,
those things don't happen in
I had to
Nigeria.
Hyundai.
You understand? Honda or something, yeah. So people do things like someone's supposed to check for standards, don't check, and no one takes them to court, nothing happens. You understand? There's a fire outbreak, the fire service is not working, but they budget money to these people and they don't do the job, and nothing happens. Innocent souls are wasted. No one's taken to court. So that's the Nigerian spirit, Nigerian mentality they get. So I think I can summarize the Nigerian problem as, when you rent an apartment, there's the way you treat that house to when you build your own house.
Right.
You rented an apartment, you're not going to be here forever, so you don't really take good care of it. Even if it's dilapidated, you don't care. So that's why I think Nigerians treat Nigeria as if it's not their country. You get it? Why would
I never.
Yeah, Nigerians treat their country like it's not theirs. Okay, there's this road, there are so many potholes and all that.
Yeah.
Someone's supposed to fix it, but he doesn't care. The money has been given out. He has eaten the money. You understand? If I'm in power and I fix something like electricity, or I fix some other things, I make Nigeria better, won't I be happy leaving power to enjoy that facility I put in place? Why steal the money I got keep in the Switzerland? And the Swiss will use that money to beautify their country, earn interest on that money. You understand? And even when they're paying you back the money, they're not paying back the money, it's just the interest on the money they're paying you back. You understand? So Nigerians need to live or treat Nigeria as if their own property. You get? Take charge of everything. And okay, like for the roads, for instance, they take so long building one road, and you think, okay, I heard the story that in Japan there was an earthquake that destroyed all the roads.
Right.
In 5 days, all the roads are fixed. 5 days. If they want to do this road now, they want to just patch it or do something, it will take some months. People will suffer in the traffic, and you'll be thinking, okay, when they do this road, it might last like 10 years. That's a lie. Next 2-3 years, road is bad again. That the quality of the materials used for the road is messed up.
So here's a question for you with that. So I have a question for that, right? Because I look at it two ways. I'm like, I look at the condition of the roads everywhere we've gone, Oyo State, Ogun State, Osun State, and Lagos, and the quality is bad. So that makes me look at this two ways. I'm like, either the quality of the asphalt is crappy, or the quality of the asphalt and the other materials used in the road making is bad, and there's an issue with the hydration, like in terms of how water or other elements interact with the surface. And it doesn't necessarily have to be one thing, it could be both of them.
All right, my question is Nigeria a country on Mars?
Wow, a country on what?
Mars.
So
Whatever the climatic condition might be in Nigeria should be the same at least with at least 2 or 3 more 5 countries. So if those countries are getting it right, so why can't we copy and do what they're doing? You get? But that's not the case. Somebody somewhere is trying to, like, let's say $100,000 is given out for this road. Someone might take $80,000 for himself, then use $20,000 to walk on the road. Definitely, what will he buy? Substandard products to walk on the road, and definitely the roads will get bad again. And definitely, this is where he makes money from. So he wants the contract to keep on going forever. So he wouldn't want the road to be fixed once and for all.
So the road is going to be, it's not a country on Mars, but the infrastructure is going to require more just because of the natural elements.
It's not the infrastructure.
But I understand where he's coming from.
Those in control.
I get it, but Houston suffers, and granted it's not the same thing. We have a lot of road infrastructure issues too, because we are one of the most flood prone cities on earth, and we, like Lagos, have over 50 inches of rain. There seems to be some thresholds with force and the amount of precipitation you get and its impact on the roads, and it helps a little bit more there because the roads are maintained better. Here there's none of that.
That's the problem.
There's no
Nigerian can
road
build,
crew.
but
I have
don't
not
maintain.
seen anybody come out and fill one pothole in any of the states that I've been in. Have you?
No.
I've seen some in Oshobo, but they were using like mud. They were using the mud
In Nigeria here,
No,
in Texas.
No,
Oshobo.
Okay, Shobo, okay. Hey, that's individuals coming to fill with
yeah,
mud,
they filled
right?
it with, yes.
Because they're
mud.
doing what the government is supposed to do. You understand? The government hold your neck, say pay your taxes. Okay, now how do we hold the government, say use the taxes to fix the roads or
So
do other
how do you?
things? We can't. The government have the power to, disturb us for tax paying, but how do we even hold them accountable in using our tax to do the things they're supposed to do with it?
So here's my fear to that, right? Because Nigeria, whether we want to admit it or not, has one of the fastest growing economies in the world.
We used
But
to,
so
not now.
if it's this mismanaged here, imagine if the economy goes to 2 trillion or 3 trillion, and then money gets lost for building a hospital or
The money-
another.
It's not an if, it's something that happens all the time. Money gets lost for everything in Nigeria. Money gets lost for everything. Every project, money is... Okay, now, there's this road called, the road leading from, I don't know if you know, Apapa, down to, it's supposed to lead down to Badagry.
Oh, that's the worst road in Africa.
Exactly. And they
From
say-
Badagry
and
to
they
the
say-
semi-border.
Yeah.
Listen. Like literally, the minute you get to the semi-border and you cross on the Benin side, road is perfect.
It's perfect,
Perfect.
yeah.
But the minute you
Now, I heard that road was sponsored by World Bank, meaning it had been paid for.
oh, it's been paid for already.
What does it mean? It means when something is being paid for, it means it has been, they've cost the road, they know how much it's going to take to fix it, and they're taking the money for it, right? So what happened?
I've heard now the the ECOWAS is supposed to pay for the road now.
I heard World Bank had already paid.
Oh wow.
So what happened? The road is, as in, if I get a request to those areas, I decline. You get? Because your car wouldn't be the same after going there. You get me?
Here goes the barbecue. Here's a
Rhodes Barbecue.
genuine American smoke barbecue restaurant.
So it's crazy. Like I said, Nigerians don't take Nigeria like it's their property. If let's say if the president one time got sick and was flown out of the country.
Right, the Britain.
Okay, let's say sometimes experience in life teaches you a lot. You get country, there was no place that was worthy enough to treat him. Okay, I would have thought that okay, when he gets better, he will learn from his mistake, right? And start working towards that. He's done 2 tenures and still no health facility that is good enough. I mean, if he falls sick again, he's gonna travel out.
See, but is that because of his personal preference? Because Nigerians around the world, to all you Nigerians around the world, they love to claim how successful they are, and they are the most, I don't know, they make up the largest class of physicians in the United
educated
States.
immigrants in
And
America.
Great Britain.
The system
and
here will crush them. They won't be able to. Because okay, all they
why
have
not
is the
bring them
intellect.
here
All they have is the
instead of-
intellect, but the facilities are not here. You understand? No hospitals good enough with equipment to harbor those doctors, but they go over there where the equipment and everything, and they excel.
So here's a question to that, right? Because to my knowledge, Nigeria has a commitment to end poverty in all forms by 2030.
How do you measure
right?
the commitment?
Well, again, I know this is laughable, but it's an aim. And you start with a goal, right? You have a goal and you have an objective, and the goal is to remove poverty in all forms by 2030. It's 2019. There's still time, but being that the president couldn't even receive the level of care that he needed to be treated, and this is the president of the country, imagine the state of the public health apparatus as a whole.
Exactly. Like you said, they made a commitment. Now, how do you measure the commitment? How do you trust the commitment? You understand? So to an average Nigerian, it's an empty promise. You get. And the funds for that, I'm sure, have been disbursed. But then, it's how we see it. We see that like as an excuse to just squander the money. You get. It's an excuse to squander the money. So it's Nigeria is I don't know. You know, for every Nigerian, it's hard not to give up. You get, because now the trend is traveling out, go to Canada,
Come to America.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on like Nigerians who are successful in these places? Like, you know,
It's good. It's nice.
Mhm.
You understand? The system helps them. The system is good.
But how's that a win for Nigeria?
I don't think it's a win. It's not about Nigeria. It's about the individual who makes it out.
Okay.
You understand? Nigeria. The problem with Nigeria is so big that an individual can't. How do I put it now?
I don't think they understand that black people, we have this collective thing where we think individual success means goal success,
for the whole country.
and that does not work.
Doesn't
The
work.
reason why black Americans are treated the way they are is because Nigerians are treated the way they are, Liberians, South Africans, and wherever we are from the Congo to the Bongo. And a lot of it stems from, well, economics. And the fact that Nigeria has so many natural resources that it does not
They're saying
so many
Nigeria
resources.
is probably potentially richer than Congo.
See, Nigeria is the most blessed nation in the world.
I know it is.
All the serious,
I've only
but
seen
the,
3
but the
states.
cost of
4
the
states.
cost
4
place of
states.
Nigeria are the humans on it.
Mhm.
We complain about the government, but who are the government? They didn't fall from heaven. They were common people who were elected. Okay, every now and then we sit down and discuss about Nigerian problems and we think about solutions. And sometimes those people who have sat down to talk about problems and solutions make it to power. What then happens? Did they have amnesia or something? Did they forget? You get? Okay, there was a day the government was he gave out numbers to reach him and all that. So if you have anywhere you see a bad road, you can call him to let him know. I'm like, hasn't he lived in Nigeria?
Right.
Hasn't he traveling through all the roads? So why does he need us to tell him?
Right.
You understand? So it's just crazy. But like I keep saying, the problem with Nigeria is that we live in it as if it's not our property, like we don't own Nigeria. Because that's why somebody
Who owns it?
It's a big question, who owns Nigeria? If I was giving money to fix the roads that would benefit me, and I don't, I squander the money, then what's wrong with me? They want to lay cables, fiber cables to help our internet, and you're charging 10,000 naira per meter, and they're going to like run this cable through some long distances. When they calculate the price, it's ridiculous. The companies will just forget about us, because it's just crazy how, but it's sad.
Well, it's crazier because that's not going to work for the next generation. They're not going to care.
Seriously, this generation. So Nigeria, that gives you the viewpoint of how to solve Nigeria's problem. It's going to be very difficult to have a change of mindset, because now every average Nigerian, the plan is, okay, I get into power, I just go there and just squander my own portion and just run away with it.
Can I ask a question? How do you feel about Sowore?
Sowore.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's whatever's wrong with it, what happened now is wrong.
Right.
To him.
Correct.
Understand? But then, how I say it, the Bible said a dove or something sees a trap and it runs away, right? The current president was a military head of state one time,
right? And
people know his story, they know his history,
right?
Understand? And this guy is coming back again, and you think he's going to change? In his time, so many things were done. Adoption of people. Okay, some people committed a crime, like some years back. He took power, then revisited those people's crime and killed them in the present. So now the law was not. There was no law against that. The crime they committed then. He now came and now made a law and now killed those people. So now I ask, if there is no law, then what is sin? Is there sin? If God didn't say in the scriptures, don't kill. If I kill, is that a crime? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
If there's no law, then there's no crime. So when those people committed those crimes, it wasn't a crime then. Why would you go back to it? So that's the kind of actions he takes or he took then that made that you'll be expecting that no one who knows that history would willingly go and vote for this man. You understand?
Yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah. But surely one of those that told people to go ahead and vote for him. And
for Buhari?
Yeah. So if he knows who this guy is and he now comes out to now do what he did, then he should be able to. I think he should know what to expect. You understand?
Yes.
That he's going to be arrested and even his life is at stake and no one will do anything because our justice system here is messed up. If the Chief Justice of the Federation at one time
goes right here. Alright.
They could kill the Chief Justice of the Federation in Nigeria, so who can be killed? You understand? Until tomorrow is an unsolved mystery, it's an unsolved case.
All right, guys, we're here at University of Suya, about to get our eat on. We had a very, very great conversation with my Uber driver.
Channel?
I do. I'm gonna give you my. I'll give you my card.
All right.
I think I should have it in my pocket. But all right, everybody, let's get our grub on. University of Suya, we are here.